Graphic, and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring that little bell so you are notified when new videos drop. And this is way number 16 of the 48 ways to wisdom. 48 ways that if you can incorporate, 48, I would say attitudes, that if you can incorporate into your life, will make your life freaking awesome. It'll let you achieve anything you want to achieve in life. This is from a 2,000-year-old codification of Jewish law called the Mishnah. It's from a tractate called Pirkei Avot, the Ethics of Our Fathers, and this is one section within that, one Mishnah within that, where they list 48 ways to wisdom. It was greatly expanded by my rabbi, Rabbi Noach Weinberg, or blessed memory of Aish Torah, which is the rabbinical ceremony that I went to. This was his big thing, right? It was one of his central his central focuses. It's interesting though, because you normally study a day between the holiday of Passover and the holiday of Shavuot. Passover is, if you're Christian, the Last Supper, right? Last Supper, that was Passover. Shavuot is Mount Sinai, is when God appeared at Mount Sinai, and there's the 49 days between each those two poles, and you grow up each day in like spiritual strength and growth each day, and so it's good to focus on some kind of spiritual growth every day during this period. So this is great for me because I'm relearning it. I haven't actually looked at this stuff for years. So this one's interesting. By the way, like, share, subscribe, comment. All those things are great. The YouTube purge is going on big time. If you're subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed because they are unsubscribing people as fast as you can blink. It's really quite incredible. So listen, they had this purge during the US elections, and then right after that, in December, January, my channel exploded. I had incredible growth. So hopefully the same thing won't happen again, because right now, looking at it, so I really do need help. Like, share, subscribe, all those things are great. If you want to be really nice, go check out my Indiegogo. Right over here, 2 freaking awesome graphic novels are going to be closing this out in about a week from now, maybe a little bit less. So go check it out. If it's not for you, go share it. That'll be really, really fantastic. So upstairs, I went to way 16. So the interesting thing I found about reading these things, going through these again, is the person, Rabbi Noach Weinberg, he died, about 10, 15 years ago? I can't remember when. And this hasn't been updated since then. And the world's changed and the world's moved on. So this way to wisdom is called, in Hebrew, it's called B'miut Sechara, minimize business, right? Minimize business. So at the time, it was, we were in the Clinton years, I think, and we just came, there was first written in the Reagan years and it was the Clinton years, so it was very affluent times, very business. So the idea of minimizing business, which was like the central reason of living, was so insane they couldn't even write it on the cover, on the thing. But and they instead they went to apply business acumen to living, which is, I think, the secondary meaning of this. So what do we mean by minimize business? Look, we need business, right? We have an expression in Judaism, in Kemach, in Torah, in Kemach. If there's no flour, there is no religious life. There's no religious learning. Without religious learning, there's no flour. Basically, flour is analogous to your income. One needs to work for a living, right? So it's I think that's like essentially God wants to do, right? God wants us to have that responsibility. One needs to work for a living, but it's very easy to get lost in that, to get completely lost in that, and to make that your life goal. Even though that one's career is a lot of time one's life goal, right? It really is something very focused. So this is what I would recommend to everybody: treat your life as if it's a jar. It's and take the important things in life, your children, your spouse, whatever's the most important, they're like big rocks. So you put those in the jar first, right? And then the things that are less important, you squeeze into the jar, you put them in secondary. And the things that are least important, which is like the sand, you fill up. And that way you fill up your life with everything that's important. And you get to evaluate everything in your life that is important. And make it, look, at the end of the day, Pete, you don't take your wealth with you. It's good. You need to live. But making that your focus of your life is I would say, a cul-de-sac. I think you're taking a wrong turn. I think that's the point of this. But anyway, they couldn't say that. They couldn't say that it's because when they wrote it was too crazy. So then they went for what I think the secondary meaning is a business has to function with maximum efficiency. Apply those same principles in the pursuit of your personal and spiritual life. So yeah, that's really good. So take the basic efficiency of business and apply that to your life, and you will get a much more efficient life. So they go for a bunch of things. Operate effectively. You're not going to. If there's a great story of how's this guy used to write a comic book writer. I think he wrote Hellblazer. Peter Jenkins. I can't remember. But before he was a writer, he was worked in the editorial of the comic book industry, and he worked for a company that just bought this other company, and they had some terrible practices, like operational practice going on. Back then, this was in the 90s, so scanning a piece of artwork would often take an hour. An hour and a half to get a high resolution scan. And let's say you put the piece of artwork on upside down, you would just you would have to rescan it. You have to rescan it rather than flip it. Because flipping it would also processing would take forever. So this guy would just put it on. They wouldn't care. If it's upside down, we'll take the extra couple of hours for the computer to flip it, rather than taking the 2 minutes to go to the machine and turn upside down, turn it the right round. So this guy Peter Jenkins, he went there, was like, what the hell? You have all these inefficient business practices. Apply that to your life. Don't waste your life on doing stuff that don't matter. Commit to a goal, right? So again, I just did this video about this guy who's a Star Trek fan who believes communism is the only socialism is the way to achieve that utopian Star Trek future. And the reason he believes that is exactly because this story they're giving it out. So this guy goes to register as a freshman in school, and he says, "When am I getting paid?" He said, "What do you mean getting paid?" So well, we don't know we're getting paid. So yeah, I'm becoming an engineer. When am I going to start making lots and lots of money? When do I get I need my first paycheck? And so the guy's obviously crazy, right? Because this is what they said. Again, 10, 15 years ago. World's changed a lot now. This guy is crazy. Why? Because everybody understands that if you want to be an engineer, first you have to work and learn the business. No, they don't. They don't understand that today. Commit to a goal. Most things in business anyway, it take years. They take years and years to achieve. Same with your life. You don't expect instant results, but have a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan. Really work out what it is you want to go and go in that direction. And also see if you're heading in that direction. Strategic planning. Strategically plan where you want your life to be and try and go there. Again, this is basic stuff. Just keep an idea of where you're going. Keep an accounting. Try and work out your basic efficiency. Ask yourself, what have I accomplished today? Have I achieved what I wanted to do today? And I do this, right? And boy, does it keep you honest? Does it keep you on toes? I put out a lot of work. I get a lot done because there's a lot. Listen, if I couldn't sleep, if I could go through life without sleeping, I'll be much happier because I could really use the extra 6 to 8 hours a day. That'd be freaking awesome. Because I think, I like life. I think life is precious, and I want to do a lot with life. So I ask myself, what have I done today? And these sort of questions keep you honest. Did I accomplish what I intended? What am I going to improve tomorrow? How am I going to improve tomorrow? What are my strengths and my weaknesses? What's my profit? What's my loss? How far have I come in terms of my long-term goals? What's holding me back from growth? These are great questions, right? These are freaking great questions, and you would ask them. A good business person would ask them of their business. Maintain quality control. Don't let things slide. Invest long-term. I'm basically saying the same thing. Don't... I don't know how they squeeze this. Okay, this is a really weird story. They squeeze in about this fisherman who says, "I don't have time to study the Bible or anything like that." He said, "No, I don't have time. I don't have the brain to do it. Right? I don't have the brain to do it." And he says, "Yeah. So what do you do?" He says, "I'm a fisherman. I've been a fisherman for years." So Elijah gets him to tell him all the things about fishing. He knows all the art of fishing, right? And because he spent his life doing it, and it interests him. And so the lady said, "Well, you just showed me you're an intelligent guy and you can work things out, right?" see what your strengths are. I think yeah, see what your strengths are and apply them to the things that you want to apply them to, not just things you kind of fall into. Again, this is all like achieving, using business acumen as your life goal. But I think the fundamental thing is just work out what's important in your life and work out how important your business is in your life, and then treat it accordingly. Don't make it more important than it is. And also, again, you apply business acumen to your life. Is absolute way to wisdom. Join me tomorrow. I have no idea what tomorrow's way to wisdom will be. I haven't read it yet. It's a voyage of discovery for me too. My name is Sheila Becken, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.